Hi, have you thought of achieving a position of significance, of authority and responsibility so that you can achieve more, start more, and let's say earn the respect and dependability of people, and in the process you can impact more lives. Hi, this is Samrita, and I'm a leadership growth mentor, and I have three secrets how to step up your confidence. And just that you are asking these questions, you are having this aspiration means that you are a person of huge potential. Only you need to have these three secrets in place so that you can go in their career to further higher up without any stoppage. So this actually this utilization of these secrets and realization of the everyday practices that you need to do is enough for you to achieve that position of significance, because already you have the knowledge of how to achieve things, right? So here is what I uh, say in three secrets. The first is to have the reality check. So where do you miss out? In spite of being such a potential person, how do you miss out? The second stage is being resilient in that process, because whatever difference you have in your portfolio, how you are different from everybody. Of course, everybody is very different from another person, but you yourself, how you have differentiate yourself makes huge sense to somebody else if you prove over and over and over and over again, right? So that is resilience, and there are several ways to prove that. It is not only doing hard work on yourself, it is about having to lead a team, about establishing communication with other people and earning their respect and trust so that you become a go-to person for them. And also in that process, while managing all these people, managing ambiguity as well, you become a person who has the ability to to find out solution under every kind of situation, most of the situation, and you take the idea of your team members also, you leverage others ideas also, their strength also, their capability also in solving a problem. And in the process, actually, you create huge number of alternative solutions which you can resort to in case of an emergency. So you are never short of an idea. That is what you do. You establish. Already you are doing, but you might not have realized that you are doing so much. And that comes as a second nature to you, which is why you are doing it over and over and over again and never realizing why, how you can make a difference in the life of people. And you are not able to put that as your strength to the senior management, because it comes when it comes to give you a promotion or recognition or a growth. The senior management actually needs to understand how you have contributed to the team's capability, the team's ability, and the entire team's achievement. So that is the second thing. The third thing is reaching beyond. So when you are managing within a company, your vision starts expanding over and over and over. So each time you achieve something, the next stage seems obvious to you. So at a certain point, you become a very, very big fish in a very small pond. So you try to get into another pond. That is how your evolution happens, right? So that is the reaching beyond. What's the third stage? And that is when you realize that you have to play a very different role, a very bigger role. So unless you are very comfortable with growth, and assuming bigger responsibility at your current position, you will not be comfortable doing, achieving, or embracing that bigger goal at a bigger stage. Obviously, that will be your next stage, but that has to be, acknowledged within. So that is the second thing. That is the third thing that you need to do, and yes, and in the process, everybody is doing. Suppose in your company there are 10 people, 10 senior managers at your level who have been managing their respective teams, and it is a huge team. So, out of those many employees, 10 managers are there who stand out. What then? How do you stand out amongst those 10 also to go to the next level? So, this is a cyclic process at every level. As soon as you go to the next level, you start the process all over again at a different scale and with a different kind of deliverability, because it becomes very difficult. Now, how do you have an edge over others? Is how your attitude is, how your habits are, what action do you take, and what are your perceptions? Resourcefulness is what? That is when I bring in resourcefulness. Resourcefulness is that aspect wherein you convert your obstacles into resources to support you, right? So the biggest obstacle is our own mindset. You know? So you have to convert that mindset into a resource so that you see a bigger things. Suppose somebody commits a mistake, for example, and you didn't like it. But what is the other side of the coin? So yesterday somebody told me that whatever you are putting in front of me is all pure theory, and I want some practice sessions. So that I didn't like it, you know. But later on, I realized that people are in need of some practice, and they don't need these theories because they are coming from theories themselves. But still, those theories are not helping them. How to get out of those theories into practice, how to put them into practice is their biggest challenge. And I can help them there. So it is the realization of the elements, those are blocking them, and they are very capable. Very few people also realize what is blocking them. So it is a grand thing that somebody has realized it already, and now he is looking for some practice sessions in which he will do this and recover from those things, like say procrastination and other things, putting things uh, endlessly to some other thing. And just looking at that. So how can I give a day-to-day plan so that that person can benefit from this? So this is where this was a new thing. So that is where the perception comes in. Either I think negative and just dismiss that person and do nothing about it, or I can take that feedback and incorporate that in my offer so that other people can benefit from it. So that was my takeaway. And if this interests you, then you can come to my webinar happening at 7:30 every Sunday in the evening, and where we can discuss all these things. And I can present you also what options you can take out of so many. Other people are also there who are looking for jobs, and they are looking for jobs because they are not satisfied at the present place. Can you make the present place better also? These principles will look at that. So looking forward to you in my webinar at 7:30 p.m. every Sunday.